Georgia and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Right now on WJCL 22 Morning News, Savannah police are investigating 2 shootings across the city just minutes apart. What we know right now and why state investigators have now taken over. COVID case spike concerns as visitors continue to pour into the hostess city. The potential changes to New Year's Eve celebrations. In just days, the Georgia Bulldogs will play in the Orange Bowl. The COVID precautions happening right now to make sure it can still happen, and the reason this year is so special.
My goal is to be the governor for all of Georgia, and I have both the plans and the experience to do this job.
Only on WJCL 22, an exclusive interview with Stacey Abrams as she battles to be the next governor of Georgia, the way she plans to fight for all of the Peach State. It is right now 4:30 on this Tuesday morning, and we are live in Old Town Bluffton this morning. They still have it decorated so nicely for Christmas out there. We want to thank you so much for waking up with us right here on WJCL 22. Hey everyone, I'm Emma Hamilton here with our meteorologist Melissa Holland. Melissa, might be decorated for Christmas in Old Town Bluffton, but my goodness gracious, yesterday afternoon, I could not believe that it was December.
No, I literally ended up on the hot side yesterday. Yeah. It was ridiculous how warm it was outside, and we're going to see those temperatures actually getting a little bit warmer than where they were. Can you believe it?
No.
No. But a major cool down, it's coming, Emma. Right. And when I say major cool down, we're talking temperatures, overnight lows back into the 30s.
All good things must come to an end.
Right. Well, it is going to be the first week of 2022. I can't believe the New Year's right around the corner. Well, something else that might be right around your corner when you walk out is some fog, but it's patchy, so you might not see it at first, but then it will be out there, especially down in the south and the west. That's where we're seeing it the greatest today. But all of us, we've got some clouds out there. You can see it in this gorgeous shot from Harbortown, how those clouds are going to be filtering across the area today. So that might keep your temperatures a degree, maybe even 2 degrees or so cooler than yesterday because of the cloud coverage, but it's still another warm one and a little on the breezy side. Things are calm where they have that fog, but the rest of us, a little light breeze out of the southwest in 60s. These are what our daytime highs should be. And this afternoon, like I said, a very warm one. Heading out the door, trying to get back to work. That patchy dense fog, especially like I mentioned in the southern and western part of the area. Mild temps across the entire board. Sunrise 721. If you do want to go out and see that sunrise, long sleeves not necessary with us already starting off where that average high temperature should be. Now the clouds, like I mentioned, they'll have that temperature maybe a couple of degrees cooler than yesterday, but it's still going to be warm, and warmth is going to keep coming until late week as we head into the new year. And guess what starts to return? We got rain chances, Emma. Like I mentioned, a major cool down too. And that's on that 10-day forecast, which we'll look at in about 10 minutes.
Right now, authorities in Savannah are investigating 2 separate shootings that happened just within 30 minutes of each other. Officers say around 7 o'clock last night, they exchanged gunfire with an armed robbery suspect on the city's west side. Just 30 minutes later, on the city's east side, they say several people were found shot. It all started when Savannah police got a call about an armed robbery at Beauty and Beyond on the corner of MLK and West Hall Street. They say when they got there, the suspect started shooting and that officers returned fire. Savannah police tell us the suspect was hit and there were no officers hurt.
And in line with protocol, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations has been called in to investigate this incident further, and further information will be disseminated from their agency.
This is the second officer-involved shooting in just 1 week. 1 week ago today, Sean Martin was killed after Savannah police say he lunged at them with a knife. Around 7:30 on East 39th and Cedar Street, Savannah police say 3 men were found shot. All of them were taken to the hospital, but they are expected to be okay. If you have any information about either of these cases, please call Savannah police. COVID-19 cases are surging in our area as more tourists are visiting Savannah for the holidays. We spoke with some visitors about their concerns following a recent spike in cases across our area.
I mean, I think I'm being a little bit more cautious about washing my hands consistently and not spending too much time in really crowded spaces, certainly without wearing a mask. I'm going to always be wearing a mask if I'm inside.
Kate Fenimore is visiting from California. She tells us it's been an adjustment to see so few people wearing masks. She also said the rise in cases wasn't enough to cancel her trip, which is the case for others visiting our area.
It has not changed our plans. We'll be here for 2 more days, and then we'll be in Chattanooga for the new year.
Officials are worried the spread of cases could threaten New Year's celebrations in the hostess city. We reached out to Plant Riverside officials who say they don't plan to change any events scheduled for this weekend. And let's take a look at the latest case numbers across our area. In Georgia, more than 6,000 people tested positive yesterday alone. On Christmas Day, more than 11,000 people tested positive. Georgia's positivity rate is currently the highest it has been since April of last year, sitting at 24.5%. In South Carolina, the Department of Health and Environmental Control reports nearly 1,500 people tested positive last Tuesday. The department hasn't released new numbers since then. It plans to release numbers tomorrow from the 22nd through the 27th. Carolina Panthers COVID outbreak. The Panthers were forced to send all their players home yesterday after 6 more players tested positive for COVID. Right now, a total of 13 players are on the COVID-19 reserve list. Coach Matt Rule says the decision to send players home was to, quote, stem the tide. Their next game is set for Sunday against the New Orleans Saints. All new this morning, at least 4 college bowl games have been canceled because of a COVID case surge, while at least 2 others will feature different teams. As the Georgia Bulldogs get ready to take on the Michigan Wolverines Friday, officials are making sure that can go off without a hitch. The Bulldogs say their team is almost fully vaccinated and are wearing masks indoors to stop any chances of a breakthrough case. This Orange Bowl will be a historic return for the Bulldogs. This year will mark the 80th anniversary of UGA's first appearance at the Orange Bowl. You're looking at footage of that game back in 1942. It was also the university's first ever bowl game. The Bulldogs beat Texas Christian University 40-26 all those years ago. And you can check out our Orange Bowl special this Thursday night at 7:30 right here on WJCL. Turning now to our Commitment 2022 coverage, our Greg Coy spoke with presumptive Democratic candidate for Georgia Governor Stacey Abrams, who said she will use her relationships in the White House and Congress to focus on this part of the state in a way she claims her Republican opponents cannot.
My goal is to be the governor for all of Georgia, and I have both the plans and the experience to do this job.
During my exclusive Zoom interview with candidate Stacey Abrams, I wanted to know, if elected, how her administration will benefit Chatham County and Savannah, particularly when it comes to the issue of rising home prices and rents.
Affordable housing is an issue. It's almost a crisis. What will your administration do to help, to change, to offer relief?
There are multiple opportunities for addressing affordable housing, including using the state's land trust fund. But more than that, we've got to make certain that the wages coming into these communities actually match the cost of living, which they do not. Georgia still has a $5.15 minimum wage.
Is there anything in your administration that would go beyond what the federal government is doing to expand the port and also to relieve the backlog crisis?
We know that expanding and deepening the port and addressing our supply chain issues cannot be done in isolation. We have to have a good working relationship with the federal government. And I have a strong working relationship both with our 2 U.S. senators, with our president, and with the Secretary of Transportation. And I would leverage those to ensure that Georgia, that coastal Georgia in particular, is getting the support, the investment, and the tactical support that it needs.
I'm sure when you come to campaign here, you'll notice that there's a lot of road projects that are still happening. They don't seem to be moving. Will your administration look to make sure that this part of the state, coastal Georgia, gets the highway dollars that it deserves, as opposed to going to Atlanta, which is a very populous and populated area?
And one of the reasons I'm running for governor is because I actually do get the difference. I know that you shouldn't have to be in the capital city to get capital attention. And that's what I want to draw back to coastal Georgia.
Abrams is running against a stacked lineup of Republican candidates, including incumbent Governor Brian Kemp, former state representative Vernon Jones, and former U.S. Senator David Perdue. It is right now 4:39 on this Tuesday. This morning, a 14-year-old is facing charges accused of shooting an officer. Straight ahead, the series of events investigators say led to those shots being fired. Plus, wildlife relocation concerns as Savannah City officials work to fix a lake in need of major repairs. Up next, the temporary fix in place right now. Melissa.
Coming up, we're also going to have a look at your certified most accurate forecast. But let's go outside before we go to break, shall we? Here is what it looks like from Chatham Parkway there at Granger Nissan. You can see traffic moving along smoothly. No fog in our area, but there are patches down to the southwest and mild temperatures for everyone in the 60s. How warm are we going to get this afternoon? We'll have that temperature trend in your certified most accurate forecast right after the break. Check out your temperature trend or those rain chances all the way out for 10 days with the WJCL 22 News app.